Theme song.
Welcome back to Solid Content and Clanfolk. It is a lovely summer day in Solidheim. I don't know if you saw that, but unlocked some things just by making a bowl. We have unlocked stew, which looks like a lot of food, and brose or brose or whatever. Oatmeal and hot water. We need some charcoal for it, though. Don't know what that is. And a dishwasher. Oh, a dishwasher. I love it. And a dish rack. Okay, this is great. So we've unlocked a lot of fun things, but again, it has become quite tough to stay on top of some of my logistics here, as we were talking about in the last episode. Again, thank you for your continued tips and tricks. Let's try to apply some of them today and see if we can't push our colony a little forward here. So, dish rack. Okay, where are we going to put all this stuff? Again, I don't know why we can't put something right there. I don't think the torch is blocking it. Obviously, yes, the torch would set fire to it, but we can't put anything there anyway. So, dishwasher. Where can we go with this bad boy? We could put it right here. We could put it right here. Oh, almost could have put it there. We could put it here if we get rid of that mushroom drying rack. Now, how flammable is the dishwasher? Dishwasher, medium flammability. Okay, so believe it or not, we need a bigger kitchen. This is ridiculous behavior at this point. I don't know. Let's put the dishwasher here, I guess. Oh, we could put it right there. That looks okay, and they'll just come and wash it there. I don't think that's going to throw sparks to it. So we'll put the dishwasher there, and then objects, storage, dish rack. We need to put these dishes somewhere. Can we put it right there? Oh, let me overlap. Let me overlap just a bit, please. That'd have been awesome right there, a dish rack right by the fire. Oh, okay, well, we can't do that. So, what about right here? Behind this. I'm not sure if they can walk over that or not, or if this is getting too pinchy. My instinct is that it's fine, but we can also put dishes right there, so let's not do that. Let's cancel this bad boy. There we are. We'll put a dish rack right here, dishwasher right here, so that'll hold, I assume, oh, our bread got done, yes. Okay, so we've got some bread. That's giving us some days of food here. And we'll turn that off. I had some dough made, so I had to force this to get done because I was worried that this bread was going to go to waste. Really, what I want to do is to have enough people, I'll have enough Clanfolk here, that we can actually deal with all of these outlying things that are just hanging out and being destroyed in the weather. It is, you know, we're many days in. We've made it comfortably past this first year, and I'm not too worried about a lot of things like food and stuff like that. You can see here they're finally getting to watering, so these tasks are getting caught up. That's nice to see. But as always, they will come up with more and more tasks for us as things continue to mature. We just need more and more logistics and ability to do these logistics. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. The stew and the brose. So if we go away from this, can I take a look at the kitchen here? Now we have some cool recipes going. We would need 1 raw meat, 1 bread, water, and charcoal. That makes 1 stew. Again, don't know how long the stew lasts or how much it fills them for. The brose is oat flour. I mean, let's make some of this. Hopefully they don't mind it. I only have 2 bowls. We'll do that. Maybe we'll make some more bowls. Let's turn a few more bowls, please. There. Let's turn 4 bowls. Let's get those bowls going. How are we doing for it? We got 8 nails. Not a lot of nails. And we're low on iron ingots, but we're making some more over here. Let's order up some more nails. I believe it's clear that in the last episode I must have ordered a lot of iron hoes. We've got 2 axes, a bunch of picks. That's nice. 1 sickle, not ideal, and 0 iron hoes and 0 stone hoes. Yeah, so that is actually quite a problem right now. We kind of even want more than 4. Let's go like that. What do we need for those? We need 5 planks and 10 iron for 1 iron hoe. My goodness. Okay. Well, we're about to get 10 here, so we'll at least get 1 of those made. I might even force the... Oh, okay. Sometimes the nails take precedence, which I understand, but right now we need to get at least 1 iron hoe done so we can get on top of our farming. That's right. Welcome to Clanfolk, and welcome to the hard life. Before I forget, let's get this hay roof filled in here. And did it come over a little bit? Was there an overlap? I think there's an overlap out front. No, there isn't. Okay, yeah, so we're just going to fill that in. I've expanded this in the last episode so that I can put down some, I assume it's going to be farming? Yeah, a water trough. And once I build the water trough, I was looking at it. Oh, they're smaller than I thought. Never mind that. Okay. I'm going to build this water trough right here near the temperature, so the temperature of the kitchen always hopefully keeps that water at a good temperature. That's going to hopefully unlock some food troughs so that I can put those in there and more betterly take care of my animals in the upcoming winter. And I think another thing I want to work on today is let's build another nicer hut out here so we can, make people that visit even happier with their stay, and see if that doesn't help us have a couple of colonists stay and decide that this is the place to rest their weary heads and start a life. All right, everybody. You've got fewer tasks than you normally have, so get to it. It's a beautiful summer evening, and we give our a bed up to Nile here to see if that will help increase our standing with these colonies, these clans. Honestly, I think the Mackenzie one is pretty happy with us, to be honest. There's a 50% chance of spawning these guys. I don't know, 24. The trade seems good. Now it's just a matter of, oh, I see. If we can get to a 1-star, we unlock so much more stuff. Oh, I love it. Okay. Well, that would be nice because you know what I'd love to unlock? If one of these unlocks could become a thing where it's like, oh, people to join your colony. That's what I want to unlock. But what I'm seeing here that I think is going on is I've actually probably lost reputation with these folks by turning away some of their guests. So I need to take in guests as often as I can to get those stars up. But like I said before, we need to work on a nice home here. As the evening settles in, I just love seeing this nice active kitchen here. We've got a bowl of oatmeal that's not going to last too much longer. We've got some bread here about to come out, so that's nice to see. Lots of oat flour here. I'd like people to be putting things away. To be honest, that's one thing we're missing. But anyway, in building a nice room for somebody to live, I'm taking a look at what I have here. I have a lot of large rocks here, 38 to be precise. It's not that many, I guess. I'm just thinking, is that going to be an easier thing to roof off than, let's take a look here. Stone roof, flammability none, and medium for wood roof. The wood roof is 4 planks and 4 nails. A tile is 5, 2, and 2, which is that's just crazy. The wood roof, or the stone roof, however, is 1 large rock, 2 logs. It's a lot of trees to cut down just to make a stone roof. Then the hay roof really is probably our easiest one. But again, difficulty with, the fire and stuff. However, if we go with just a stone fireplace and some torch light within the home, I think, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that sparks only go forward. Whereas a cooking fire, the sparks can go up, I think. So you really want your roof to be not flammable. We don't even use the cooking fire anymore. That's what I'm getting at. So if we build a stone fireplace, we could go hay roof, and we could go cobblestone walls, and then maybe even brick floor. Sorry, I peeked my mic there, by the way. And then that way, it's easy to build. It's not going to break the bank, and we can get a nice little room here, a nice little house. Maybe even for our married couple, I don't know. We could move them out of there and make sure our guests have this house. Now, are we going to build in the night? I don't know. Maybe we let the day come by and then we can start building it. But, sorry. I was clicking on who owned that room. Okay. I would like to see Nile here. Maybe we got to get the mood up to a certain level as well. I'm not sure. It's too bright in there. Okay. So what we need to do is get the heat up, but wait, how is it too bright in there? Good talk. Public poop shame. Still. Okay. So I think unfortunately we need to make little outhouses. This is no good. I'm just learning. Okay, so one thing we could do, actually, is we could move this one to here. Hear me out, folks. Wait, hang on. Cancel the job. Let's move it to here. Okay, yeah, this is going to work. And move this one to here. Okay, then we're going to go buildings, walls. We're going to go daub wall forward to there. Then I'm going to go and see if this doesn't wreck anything. We're going to go straw curtain. Here and here. There, we've made an outhouse. Come on, that's amazing. In fact, I'm going to copy this compost so we always have some fertilizer being made. There we go. We've turned this into an outhouse. Maybe that'll work. So let's wait for the daytime here. Speed things up. And get started on our guest house / maybe our first home, which I think I'm going to place right here on this gravel that we've been carving away. We're going to use a lot of these stones. And it's going to come down this area here. We're going to have a nice path, maybe a couple of homes here with a little bit of a mind towards darkness. So either a totally separate room or even just a little wall, like a divider. I think that would look really nice so that we can have lots of make sure our fireplace is good and stocked with some stone or some branches rather, but then also that there's a little bit of privacy around the corner. And of course we got to get a bathtub for them. This one is 50 nails. That's why they haven't made it yet. Good Lord, we need a lot of nails. And we only have 1. How much? Okay, we've got a lot of iron ingots, so let's order up Just like so many nails. All right, and let's force this to get done. Like, let's get going on these nails here. That's going to hold us back. It is the daytime now. Oh, needed some charcoal, so let's go make sure. Yeah, the order is not that much. Used in tanning leather and fertilizer. We could make some wood ash to help us fertilize these things. It definitely gets done from time to time. I'll show you here. See, my fertilizer has definitely been spread, but it's a matter of when they're on top of their tasks. Like, again, this task list is massive. So getting to that farming, like, we just don't have enough people to stay on top of these logistics. That being said, it is getting a little easier to get us fed, so I quite like that. All right, now for our home, we're gonna get a little experimental with it, but I'm gonna go stone block wall. I think that's the easiest way to do this. We could go rock wall as well, which does look it does look nice though, doesn't it? We do like the rock. We like the rock wall, don't we, folks? The cobblestone wall is probably a little nicer though. Indoors, 5 and 5. The rock wall has no boost. So the brick wall is probably better, but the rock wall the block wall rather, is the one I like the most. So I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go for just one of my classic doorways. And heck, we might even go 3 forward like this. Oh, what did that do? Was that good? I feel like that was a 1. I thought that would mean 1 as in it would give me a reputation star, but I unfortunately have no reputation stars as of right now. So that's a bummer. Okay. And we'll leave at sunset if allowed to stay. Visitors will pay and depart in the morning. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. I mean, I think I knew that, didn't I? Job board. Okay. Anyway, maybe we put like a window right there. You know what I mean? I think that would look nice. So then we go buildings, wall, stone block wall in like so. And then we're going to come out a little bit like this. Yeah, see, that's just going to be a cute little area. We can put some branches right there or something, you know, and then have like a torch over here. Then we're going to come down here. Why not? Let's see. Is that too big? I don't know. And then I want to have, no, let's go bigger. Let's go bigger. And let's cancel this wall here. And let's mine that, please. Thank you. Cancel. Then let's mine this here. There we are. Start to mine. Again, this is all going to go away sooner rather than later anyway. There we are. Now, that's given us enough space, hopefully, for a nice little... I want to try this. A nice little, like, privacy wall right here. And then I think... Or we go the other way. Yeah, the privacy wall could mirror this. Okay, there we go. Now, check it out, folks. Oh, man, are you ever going to love this? We're going to go objects, food, stone fireplace right here in the middle. Or even along there. Oh, that's going to look nice. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm whispering. I think it sounds creepy when I whisper, but, you know, I just had to. I got so excited. Okay, buildings. We're going to go objects, storage. We're going to have a branch storage in here, which is their branch pile. Thank you. So that's for the fire. And if I can click on this bad boy, I don't think it's going to get things there. Wait, hang on. A worker wants to join the family. We did it. Satisfaction max. True. Potential partner Florence. He's taken a liking to Florence. His satisfaction is maxed. He really likes how big the room is and how well fed he is. We have him join the family. Hugh has joined the family. Welcome aboard, Hugh. And I think Hugh and Florence can have this cute little house that we're going to build them. Hang on, let me hit V on this because I don't want you guys to go on that just yet. All right, buildings, other. We're going to go for a wood door right here, and we're going to hit V. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to un-V these spots here. And the reason I'm doing that is so we could at least start, like, putting the roof up or something like that. But I just don't want them to be inundated with tasks, which is probably the first time you've ever heard somebody like Solid Content say that. So anyway, we've got our little stone fireplace in here. I wish there was furniture. Oh boy, do I wish there was furniture. Like, and you know what I mean, like furniture where they could sit down. So I'm gonna get a wardrobe in here. We're gonna do a wardrobe right there when it's done. But in the meantime, let's go objects, basic needs, straw double bed right here. Yes. And then light-wise, let's go for like a wall torch. Right there. We might take that away if it's proving to be too bright. Then I want to get some nice stone windows here. We'll do a stone window right there, as I said I wanted. We'll do a stone window here. This is a somewhat, and again, this is a somewhat asymmetrical design, right? This is intentionally asymmetrical, I'm telling you. Because I just wanted to have a little bit of character. So we'll get the wardrobe there, and then obviously we need a rug, floor mat right here. Ooh, I love it. Oh, I love this place already. Now, should they have their own toilet? No, because I think it lowers the rate of the house too much. What we could do is build even larger houses in the future. This one is already a little too big for the amount of, or the lack thereof, of like furniture and stuff. In fact, what else can we get? Like, let's put a flute rack over in the corner, maybe. Right there, that's gonna look cute. And, I mean, maybe, yeah, the torch wall being right there, I think is okay. Then let's go floors. Let's have fun with it, okay? We're gonna go cobblestones here. All right. Then I'm gonna go fancy wood floor for the indoor bonus of 20. Yep, indoor bonus of 20. They're gonna love it in this house, I guarantee it. All right, we're gonna V that for now. And I'm even gonna V this floor for now, okay? Because I wanna get everything else done first. Then, on the outside here, because we've been liking it, we're gonna go cobblestone floor out to here. And then I think the central path can come right down there like that. There we are. My goodness, is this ever going to look cute? Now, I think we also need buildings. I'm going to go floor. I'm going to go cobblestone floor right here. Actually, we might not even need that. Whoops. Whoops. Cancel that. I'm going to actually cancel this as well, X, because here, let's try this and see what it looks like. Let's go walls. Let's go stone block wall right here. Then I'm going to go with a... let's go with a hay roof and see if the roof is okay. Okay, we're building a slight umbrella structure here. Then I'm going to go buildings, objects, basic needs. I'm going to go for a wall torch here and here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A lamppost, folks. That's what we're building here. All right, so that's the plan. And then, like I said, we're going to go with a hay roof, I think, at least in the back. Let's go hay roof. We're just going to go with a hay roof all told, all in, and see if that's okay. Like, we'll see how it, goes. This is far enough away. I don't think it's going to cause any massive fires. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issues, create deaths or anything. But I think my thinking is right with the torches and this fireplace. I think that's enough. Now, the last question is, this fireplace, is that enough heat to keep this room up to scratch during the long, harsh winters? So this may be a bit of a boondoggle that doesn't go well, but let's at least start building it. Let's start working on it and see what we think. I mean, let's get it ready for the winter at least. You know what I mean? It is a lot of tasks. 113 building tasks I've just immediately added to them, so I'm feeling a little bad about what I've given them. Let's get this done here. There we go. Good. But I am confident that they can get it done before the harsh realities of winter set in. It's a beautiful summer morning, but our logistics are becoming an issue. So I'm thinking I would like to hire one of these people to work, 46 and 47 a day, but I don't have the money. There is a trader here. However, they don't want much of what I have except for the valuable stuff. I really don't want to sell some of this, although it'd be nice to be able to get both of those workers working. Let's think about these chickens, because we have a rooster here who is becoming an adult fast. We have this one who's becoming an adult, who's younger. We could sell a rooster. And that might actually help with their... I just don't want to get rid of this rooster when I don't need to. It's just so expensive to trade off a rooster. But let's trade off one rooster. That gets us 72. Let's trade off two of these. That gets us 92, so we can let's hire one worker. And this one is 47. Oh, we need to get 1 coin. So let's sell off some branches here and hire this worker. So we've hired a lot of workers for the day. We do need to... Okay, sorry, Mitchell, you can now... I wish I could buy that guy back. You need to go. Take my chicken and go. We are low on everything. We need straw now, too? Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah, the logistics are non-stop with this colony. They need a little bit of everything and a little bit more time. Oh, we have some milk. Oh, we finally done a milk. Oh, I love it. Now, that means there's something we can do with that. I thought there was like a stew we could do with milk. No, there's not. Well, somebody's going to drink it, and they're going to really just love their lives. We've got some dried mushrooms sitting on this table for people to come get and eat. Just one dried mushroom just sitting on a table all alone. But we're starting to get a handle on things. You know what I mean? We're starting to see where things ought to go. Why don't we get some dough out of this so we can eat that? Let's see. Do we have any berries to gather today? Gather berries. A couple of berries. Nothing to write home about. And let's go ahead and pick some mushrooms. Yeah, let's maybe do like a decent mushroom pick here so we can get those drying. We've got the 2 extra workers today, so we want to make sure they're, fed, obviously. Let's get some berries, too. You'll notice I haven't even started hunting. I'm not even too worried about the hunting, and I think in the fall is when I'm going to stop thinking tasks, and I'm going to start thinking just, fill up with food. Since I feel like the farming is kind of not necessarily a lost cause, so to speak, but it's frustrating. I'm actually going to start, planting maybe a row of trees here. So I'm going to plant a row of trees here and maybe another row. 2 rows of trees, and we'll just see how many logistics these are to deal with, because what I'd like to do is start to have nearby tree stalks that we can get branches from and chop down, but it's hopefully something that doesn't require too much of our attention. Like, we can just plant them and forget them, and then come back, when we need the wood. Other than that, yeah, we need this daub wall to be finished. We're low on straw, though, aren't we? Yeah, really low on straw. Okay, get some straw going for us. Actually, more straw. Lots of straw, all the straw. But do we have enough hay? We don't have enough hay, so we have to also add some grass cutting. Clear grass. This is another reason why it'd be nice to plant a bunch of grass. However, I don't think I can afford the logistics. So let's get all those reeds there. And then, you know what? Let's gather some more clay. And 466 tasks. Oh, boy. I still want to plant some reeds. It's good to future-proof. Sorry, colonists. You've got a lot of work ahead of you. The fall has begun. My workers, I believe those... Oh, my guests have their free time. My workers are... Oh, they're crafting. Well, that's nice of them. So they're still sticking around for another day, maybe? I'm building a stone hoe just because I kept getting a warning that I needed a stone hoe, even though I've made a bunch of iron ones. So I think it might be needed for a particular recipe or something that's being attempted to be crafted over here. We're staying on top of our nails, not so much on our planks, but we'll start to force that work eventually. I think actually we can probably lower this back down to an 8, and then we'll force the choppery of the trees. We have enough logs yet. We should be able to get on top of the planks here. I'm forcing this work to be done because we just need to stay on top of our iron. We just go through so much iron trying to keep up with this place. Straw, so we do need some hay. I have some more grass cutting orders, I think. Oh, maybe we're done with them all. Okay. Oh, what was that, clan? Okay, we've gone closer to a star, so I'd really like to be, making these people happier with me, but we're working on it. I think we have to go far afield to get some grass. I'm not convinced that it's worthwhile. Oh, another clan, what's this? Or does this just mean they're visiting? It might just mean they're visiting. I'm not 100% sure. Because if I go down here, yeah, I've got a job seeker arriving. I have 53 coins, so I think I might as well hire her. 39 doubloons to do a bit of work today. It's just nice to have some folks helping out around the farmstead. Okay, we're low on iron again, trying to keep up with the iron. We have some more being made, so there's no point in just keep spamming the iron ingot button. But as long as we make sure charcoal and iron is always still on the fire being made. Hector's making us some planks here, which is good. We got a lot of nails. Let's go cobblestone floor. Let's allow it. Wood door. Let's allow it all. So let's get that done. The stone walls are actually not really that hard to make, to be honest. I think we have a lot of resources for it. So what I might as well do, there we are, is start just roughing in more of the wall because it's something that we can do for the time being. And if we zoom out here, yeah, we see that the building is coming along, if a little slowly. In the meantime, it's now officially day 1 of fall, so I have to start thinking about this. This is 4 days of food. Is this enough? I'm going with a no, a resounding no on that. We've, let's take a look. I think we've been through all our bushes. We did that yesterday, so yeah, there's not going to be any more berries for me to get out of that. But I think it's time to start thinking about, yeah, mass mushroom harvestings. especially with all these workers around. It's like, go and find as many mushrooms as you can. Let's get them on the drying racks now and start putting away mushrooms for the winter. We could also, I mean, oat flour. How many oat grains do I have? The problem is they're just kind of everywhere, which is fine. The animals can eat them, I guess. But I want to make sure I have them somewhere. Oat grains. So oat sheaves, that's actually the question. How many oat sheaves? I have a lot of flax sheaves. And 180 oat sheaves. So yeah, I guess the growing has really slowed down here. Oh, we got some harvesting going on. Okay, good. So let's ask for some oat grains here. Let's ask for about 25 to 25. So I think we saw 175, was it? So let's go 200 oat grains. Let's move that up a little bit and see if we can't get those oat grains done, at which point we will make some bags of flour, which we can store for the winter. So I'm going to order up like 200 flour bags. And this is something, again, like I said, this is something I'm going to want to worry about during the winter. So rather than making this bread now, it goes off quickly. Let's store a bunch of flour, which does not go off. And I think that's, you know, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I think that's actually just what you're supposed to do. That's just basic farming. I'm just talking about basic farming at this point. I do think we need to start going with some hunting so that we have some, like, there's a lot of fur lying around. Is it enough for my new people? I don't know. This one's actually still good. Let's get that fur tunic collected on a forced job so somebody can wear Lachlan's old tunic, which is, yes, very sad, but it's what we need to do to stay warm during the winter, especially because we have not quite pushed our way to any leather just yet. I really want to finish this home and then start thinking about teching up in that way. Just checking to make sure these I designed earlier are working. It seems like they are working. She's probably not really enjoying isolated board. I didn't see anything like shame of pooping, but there wasn't anybody in there either, so I think it's okay. But yeah, it seemed like she was happy there. She's not like super happy in general. Her mood is actually at 0. What is this here? Sleepy. Plaid is happy. Environment is bad. Isolated. Why is she isolated? How do I unisolate her? What does this mean here? I feel so alone. Rachel, aren't you married to what's his noodle? I thought you were. Wait, did your husband die? No, wait. Okay, who are the two that live here? Yeah, Rachel. You've got a husband. I mean, maybe he doesn't talk very much. Maybe that's made him making you feel quite isolated. So I definitely don't like the isolation here. And she definitely needs to go to bed and try to improve her mood here, because that is not an ideal mood. And then she's... Oh, what? What? She's pregnant! I didn't even notice that! Rachel! Congratulations! All right, Rachel is pregnant, so we love that for her. We're very happy about that. And we have... It looks like our colony... Oh, there we go. Our colony is going to grow all the more now, knowing that Rachel is indeed with child. Did not notice that. Ah, yes. Another absolutely wonderful mid-fall, early fall surprise. Rachel wants to join our clan. We love Rachel for this. It says here her potential partner is Samuel. So it looks like we've found the kids have been able to couple up, and I believe that means we're going to need another room. We're going to need another private room, I think. But we are going to have Samuel join. Actually, wait, hang on a little bit. Here's the thing. Samuel's good. But how good? Like, do we know anything about Samuel? Like, we should take a look here. Let's take a look at her. I think this is the best way to see it, because I know there's also the skills tree here, which is wild. But Rachel, oh, our worker is here. Okay, so we can see the Rachel's skills in the task list here. Okay, so let's take a look, and then like even I guess. Oh, this is cool. Okay, yeah, so we can see and reorder things. So. Lilius, these people don't like being doctors, but of course we have doctoring kind of just maxed out at all times. She's very good at repair, although it doesn't seem like she's very good at repair. Like, for example, her clothing skills are quite high and very low on the thing. I think we should move this up, because the thing is, clothing doesn't happen very often. Like, we're very micro with our clothing, and we might as well have our best tailor doing that. So I'm actually going to raise the skill priority. You know what? I'm going to raise it quite a bit, because here's the thing. She's good at it, and she'll do it when we have it on. So I'm not too worried about that. Now, like, for example, cooking, we could have this higher with somebody else. Let's see what else her skills are. I think she likes this, too, is the other thing. A cheerful experience. Yeah, so we kind of want her to be our main tailor. And she's kind of our main tinker as well. Is she a good soldier? She's all right. She's not a great soldier. And spy. She's a good tinker, good tailor, not a great soldier, and not, I don't know, spying isn't a thing yet in this game. Maybe coming up, though. I do look forward to what's going to be added to this game here. Her crafting skill is also pretty high. We might have raised that and maybe switch it with hunting or something. Like, why don't we move hunting down a bit? She doesn't like lumber. Let's move lumber down. So she would rather build. So let's move building up above farming. I don't know. This is the first time we've messed around with this. So again, I'm not 100% sure how well it's going. Oh, these kid brain. Grouchy way. Okay, we need to look into this. Hauling, 10 out of 10 max. Kid brain. Lilius here has a real kid brain. So what does that mean? Oh man, whatever that is, it means she's a kid, I think, right? Where is it? She's a juvenile. She's got kid brain and she's bored. Okay, I don't know what kid brain means. Maybe it's just she's excited, so she learns really quickly. I guess kids do learn quickly, don't they? So that is a thing that shouldn't be surprising me right now. I'm like, what is this? Anyway, I think we like her. I think we're going to have her join, so let's join the family. We now have a absolute genius clothing creator. Maybe we'll get these sacks done quicker, too, so that's great. We like that Rachel's joined us. She's going to continue doing some shopping here. It really seems that once we hire workers, if they're already happy enough, once they go and work in the main workroom, man, do they ever get stoked. They just really love it in here, I gotta say. I also kind of makes me want to put, I think, another torch right here, somewhere that I just saw a good possible torch location. Yes, right there. So we'll do this, and then we're going to go to inventory, remove stockpile. Then I'm going to go flammable blocker. And just expand it like that. There we go. So we'll get those seeds out of there, but I'm not too worried about that causing any fires at the moment. Just basically, I'm all about staying on top of my charcoal and iron production. Try to get some iron in the iron box before the winter comes here, so we have lots of work to do. I'm also, this was brought up in the Discord, that in the fall is a great time to be filling up on clay, because during the winter we can just sit here and make clay bricks all day and make items all day, so the heat of this keeps this room nice and warm. Over here, meanwhile, I think we're making good progress on this. I might even double-click on this, hit the V key, and unban that stuff so that this gets mined out. We can put a wardrobe here, and let's finish this home. Let's get this home looking beautiful. I do wish there were rugs. I wonder, because I know we have the mats, the floor mats, which I keep calling a rug, but I wonder if one of these is like a rug. Oh, I can already see things to unlock. Okay, so tailor bench. That means this is an unlockable row of clothes, I imagine. And this is going to be a milking bucket, planks, nails, branches. This is going to be a like an iron bull, like one of those things you can ride in bars. So that's going to be for entertainment, I think. And this is going to be our cow cloning. That's the next step in technology will be cloning cows. So this is looking pretty good. It looks like the main unlockables I have left to do are create some leather. We need to get into our animal situation so we can start getting some sustainable, clothing production going on to wool dressing. We're definitely missing some things like this. Cured flax stems. I need to do that. I need to unlock that. Raw wool I still haven't got because I don't have any sheep yet. But we're working on it. I guess you don't really shear cows or goats, do you? So we're not really going to get any cloth from that. Sackcloth bottoms. Okay, these need to be put away. Okay, we're out of iron ore. That's okay. I think I have some mining orders going on here. I just really want to get this room done. Worst case scenario, we could put a door here and a vent here, and then put another double bed right here if we had to in a pinch. But I just kind of want to see what this room looks like if it has sort of its own, it's just like a little divider wall. Just an aesthetic choice. I just kind of want to see what it looks like. I also think maybe we're missing a window here. What if we go objects? Okay, so this is a double wide bed. So what if they have over their bed? Yes, thank you. You've lit the fire under this half-finished shack. But hey, that's nice of you anyway. What if we go buildings? Let's go stone window. A double window right there. I don't know. What do we think? A traveler has arrived. Christiane would like a bed. Okay. I'm going to rent the bed. Hopefully we have enough beds. To be honest, we actually have now gotten back to a place where our colony is quite big, which means a couple things. One, we're also going to start going through food really quickly. And two, I imagine the requirements are going to start to increase. Maybe they want nicer stuff. I don't know. Nicer clothes, better food. And all of those things are going to be going through quicker. So we do need to be careful here. Oh my goodness, we almost have another pantry shelf built. So yeah, again, this is, if you're wondering, like, these pantry shelves are massive. Oh, did we dry any more? No, we didn't. Okay, we're about to lose all those mushrooms. I need to maybe put these on 10s. The drying rack should be a 10 for dried mushrooms. And the auto supply, yeah, it's set to 1,000. So yeah, these just aren't getting done quickly enough. And we're losing a lot of mushrooms here within the next... Oh, we're about to lose like 200 mushrooms here by basically tomorrow. That is unfortunate, and that is basically all the remaining food we have. So I am going to gather berries. If there are any left to gather, it's the fall, so they're pretty much gone. Yep, they're all gone. That's all right. Oh, I'm wrong. Some afar. We'll get those afar ones. But it's the fall, which means mushrooms everywhere. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. So we're going to collect all these mushrooms. Then, once this building is done, like once this building is done and some of the farming has started to wind down, then and only then, I'm going to start hunting. So we can get some fur going on, and so we can start getting back into meat cooking, especially now that we have a bit of a workflow going on with all of our kitchen being complete. I've made the decision to move the thresher over into the kitchen because I think, it creates too many, piles of seeds and everything everywhere. So we might as well put that here, make sure we have a flammable blocker around this so we're not placing anything there. We could also even, I don't know, it's getting a bit cluttered to be honest, but maybe we could even put a grain pallet right here. Because these are they're not getting service. They're not getting filled up with things even though it's right there. And I think it's just because we can't get on top of all our hauling tasks when we have, 20 farming, 68 farming, 20 mining tasks, like so many mining tasks. So we got to just let that go. In the meantime, this building is coming along. The floors haven't been put in just yet. And this hasn't been mined yet. I'm going to even say mine that mountain. So I really want to see this come together. It seems like they're dragging their heels a little bit, but at the same time, they have a lot to do. Other news, though, we did get this done, this bathtub done. And that reminds me that we probably want a bathtub everywhere. We want a bathtub, for all of them to use. So, maybe we could put a bathtub over here near the window. This is going to be a really nice house. I don't even know who I'm going to give it to this house to, but, I'm already proud of this house. I just really love how this thing is turning out so far. A window. Now that, that should be, the flammability should be low. I think that should be okay, maybe. It could be a problem. What about this? What if we put it right here? Oh, right here, though. What about that? Okay, here's the bathtub. Placed. Right in the middle of the room? That's a bit weird, though, isn't it? Okay, what about here? I think that's probably better. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I feel like this is actually going to be better. To place it here. Got the torchlight. We got this fire. It may throw the odd spark into this thing's footprint and roll on whether or not it's going to burn. But also there's nothing else kind of nearby, so I think I'm okay with that. Then we'll go flammable blocker here. And here. And all should be right with the world. The roof isn't even finished. The floors aren't even installed. But Hugh and Florence have discovered this place, and I think they love it. And I think Hugh and Florence... Okay, let's take a look at my family tree here. Rachel and Hector. Hugh and Florence appear to have... Oh, I guess they just kind of married them... Where was my family tree? They just kind of married themselves. They're just like, yeah, we're into this. We're marrying. Okay, so that's great. I guess Hugh and Florence, Samuel and Rachel were the newest couple. So I think Hugh and Florence, Florence deserves it. She was, I think, our first adult, or first person to become raised into an adult. So let's go ahead here and pick those two. They've picked it, so I approve of that pick. This is their new home that they've decided they want to move into and brave the winter all the way away from the main house, which is, that's a little, tricky. It's a little troublesome, but we'll see how they do. It's 23 degrees in here, which is really nice. Outside, it's 6. In here, it's also 7, so they're going to start getting cold here, and they're going to start needing to keep that fireplace lit the whole time. Is that going to keep the whole place warm? I'm not 100% sure. It is day 4 of the fall, so we still have a little ways to go. I'm not too stressed out yet, but again, I've forced these mushroom racks on because they just don't seem to be doing anything with them. They keep ignoring them. We have fresh mushrooms in here that are slowly getting worse and worse, so we might as well try to get those on the drying racks as soon as possible. We have a stick branch thing in here. Okay, we have a branch pile here. I'm going to put that up to an 8, just a slightly higher need so that the kitchen is always going. There we go. Good. Thank you. Please try some mushrooms. We got to keep these on a forced job so I can make sure we have at least our base level of food ready for the winter. In the meantime, I'm also going to order up some more oat flour here. I believe I've ordered 400 oat flours, but I'm not sure. Oh, where's the thresher? It hasn't been moved yet. Okay, let's force job that task as well then. One thing I've done that's kind of silly is this mine, which I want to become my, my fridge, basically, was my indoor nice warm mine. So I might have to start a new one of those this winter. I'm not sure where. Or maybe they'll just mine in the cold and then get back inside as soon as possible. Let's get this job seeker. Let's hire them. I think that's the best use of our money at this time. And we can't really sell. Oh, we could sell butter. That would be nice. I'm going to start making butter. So we can't really sell any of this. Well, we can buy some branches. We got enough coins to do that. We'll buy some branches and get those used. We're out of nails already. Man, those go fast, eh? We might need axes. Let's move this here. There we go. And let's force this job. We have 26 iron, so we should be able to catch up on our nails situation fairly quickly there. There we go. Thank you very much, Samuel. One of the newer members of the clan. So we'll get that done here. Now, how's our clay is not doing great. Let's order up some more clay. And only 2 days of food. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got to get on top of this food situation here. Pick some more mushrooms. Big old mushroom picking festival today. People are wondering. They're like, hey, are you going down to the mushroom picking festival? And then Lilius is like, I will. I've got a kid brain. Rachel puts the finishing touches on this beautiful little cabin thing. This is looking... I like the stone. I think that's my favorite look in the game. And overall, big shout out to the art style of this game. I think they've done a really good job of just, kind of going with that RimWorld vibe, but just really upping it and kind of reminiscing of that look that I'm sure a bunch of us, especially myself, used to have when we would play these games where you're doodling in school and you draw these maps, like little, Dungeons & Dragons adventures or something like that, and you imagine these little fantastical worlds and stuff, and this is exactly the kind of way I would draw, just top-down little maps of things. I think that all started with Tolkien. The Hobbit books, I remember the maps on those were always super imaginative. And even though they were a bigger scale, they were further out, it still kind of made me want to draw these little worlds. And I think that's what this game is doing a really good job of, is kind of, I don't know, what's the term? Hearkening, if you will, to those worlds. One thing I'd like to do is, first of all, I don't know how often I'm going to do this little thing, this shed thing or whatever, but what I would like to do is create a different, nicer spot for these signages. So I wish we had benches and things, but I kind of want to make a little courtyard here. So if I were to take these, let's put this one in the center. Let's put that one right here. Let's put this one next to it, like so. I think that'll look cool. And then the job board thing, let's actually put the job board thing over by this. Because this is you'd come here and you'd go to the job boards listing. But this little area here, I think could have a nice little, let's go for a stone block wall. Sort of next to it like so. And then I'm going to go the building, objects, basic needs. Whew, I'm getting better at it slowly. I'm going to do this. Have 2 little lights here. And then over it, I'm going to have a roof. Let's go for a stone roof. It's going to go one in front like so. There. That's going to look cool, I think. So that's going to be this is a little a spot where people can come and see if they can find a room for the night or anything like that. So there we go. We'll go cobblestone all around that. So there we go. That's sort of our central area where the tradesmen will show up and the people looking for a place to stay will show up right near the well. That looks really nice. In fact, maybe I'll do cobblestone floor and bring that up around the well a little bit like that. Oh, we're needing twine, okay. It's already automatically added, but I'll go 15. We'll just get some extra twine there. And I do think that means we're low on straw, too. Oh, never mind. Straw's getting made. So let's make sure that straw keeps getting made. We've got lots of oat grain here. At least it's, I mean, it's not being properly stored. That's fine. But at least it's right here. So we can go and hopefully the oat flour will then get made. And that'll help see us through the winter, I think, to have lots of this flour on hand with our bread oven. Some fires have been breaking out in the kitchen, very occasionally, usually by this, because I didn't put a fireproof blocker here, so that's on me. But I'm going to force these and just make sure that they get cleaned up. It's just too messy. I don't want a messy kitchen anymore. Put this flammable blocker out here. Make sure that that gets, oh, so we can't because that's a standing spot for the dishwasher. That's okay, though. We have the dish rack here, but it doesn't seem to be, the bowls don't seem to be getting put away. That's all right. I might just, like, force more logistics and just make sure these things get done. The pantry is looking good, full of water jugs, which are all going to become ice. That is a lot of ice, I think, to hopefully keep the temperature down in here. So all the fresh food that we get is hopefully going to last. Again, these mushrooms are basically our main source of food at this point, of which we have a lot. Since I've got 8 days of food, I don't know, it's hard to tell, though. I think it's just mushrooms, but I also do have about 300 flour and another thing of bread here coming out. They must have eaten the other bread we made. Firefighting. Oh. Uh-oh. What's on fire? Was that on fire? I don't see any. Okay, anyway. Oh, mushrooms. Put those on a forced gather. So, yeah, I think we're mainly going to be eating mushrooms into the future here, into the winter. But again, we're back up to 9 days of food now, so that's nice to see. Over here, I've gone with the raw fish. I've just started fishing the crap out of it because I was being way too conservative with my fish here, so I was just trying to get a whole bunch of fish out and smoked right away. I can see there's a light rain kind of wrecking these hay seeds, but honestly, we have hay seed pretty much everywhere right now, so let's order up some more wood. So I'm trying to stay on top of my sort of general tasks, but at the same time, I'm also trying to make sure that we can get all this heated. Now, what's this like? Alone time, private room, comfy bed, entertained. So I don't think they're finding this too bright. I think this little barrier here is actually keeping the temperature up, but the room nice and dark for them to sleep in. Unlike here, where I'm seeing too bright. Yeah, I'm seeing too bright warnings on these rooms. So this, this design it's cute, it's fine, but it's a little too bright for people to be sleeping in. So we'll probably change these as we get along and build some more of these houses, and maybe try to figure out one that's like more of a guest house rather than this swanky bedroom that we built here today. But as we head into the sunrise of day 6, we've got 8 days of food remaining. It's all just mushrooms. Pretty soon we'll have some bread in the winter, so that's kind of nice. I'm trying to make sure we always have some bread going, so that's good. Oh, what are you eating? Probably the bread. He probably just ate a whole loaf to himself. What the heck? Anyway. So I think it's just another day of trying to get further ahead with our mushroom drying and with our collecting of the food out here. I think also, like I said, I almost lost somebody last winter, so I'm going to go for a hunt task here. Here we are. Let's double-click these bad boys. There we are. Let's hunt them all. Let's force it. Let's get 7 animals hunted today because, again, inventory, tools. I do have 7 simple bows. We could go hunt these all right now. Then I kind of want to pull all this stuff in and just make sure that we're getting... Oh, look, they're all going hunting. They're all going to go hunting in one big hunting trip. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like it when the whole family gets to go and hunt. Oh, and we got a job seeker arriving. We only have 31 coins, so unless a trader comes, we will not be able to provide any work for that job seeker. But I just love that everybody just wanted to get out and do some hunting. We got to bring the rabbits back. Okay, good. This is good for their skills, too. The job seeker, unfortunately, we're going to have to send you away. I cannot afford your services today. But that's okay, because right now, I am basically... Oh, ran into a hole. That's cool. Didn't know it would do that. All right. Yeah, I basically decimated that rabbit population. I feel a little bad about that, but not like too bad. Because we want to get some raw meat here, so that's smoked fish. This is raw meat. Let's go ahead and smoke it. So I have a smoke order here, and this is at a priority of 9, so hopefully that meat gets dealt with soon. These hides get dried out, and then we can start making some more cloaks for the winter. We have some water here, but again, we do have the water dipper and we do have the well. The reason I made this was for fighting fires and also hopefully keeping these water troughs full. We also have a grain trough and a hay trough. So yeah, throughout the winter, this should be we might be, I don't know, I'm trying not to be overly optimistic, but I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Such a good spot. I'm even going to check this out. I'm going to go basic needs. Boom. Wall torch right here. Okay. And also a flammable blocker. And also, take that inside. Somebody take that inside. Just put all the oats in the flour storage, please, and thank you. Yes. Actually, let's get a bit more. Folks, I hope you found that to be some truly solid content. I certainly am just absolutely in love with this game. Really enjoying myself in this game. Enjoying working hard through the winter and the fall here, trying to get ready for the winter, rather. I'm going to force all those jobs. That's a lot of jobs to force, but yeah, we kind of want those done. Clanfolk is going very well. I would argue that I'm doing quite well. I don't know yet, but the winter is on its way, so we do need to be ready for that. But I'm looking at 100 sacks of flour, so we can really get going on dough making through the winter. I'm looking at a pantry full of some fresh mushrooms and a basket full of dried ones. It's not much of a living, but it's something. All right, and we have a few more days of fall left to get fully ready for what's coming our way. So in the next episode, we will dive into our second winter, now with a bit more under our belts here. Almost some full berry bushes. Like, the entire thing is almost berry. That's quite nice to see. Maybe we can do tilled soil right before things freeze. I don't know. Like, you know, let's basically get ourselves set up to weather out this winter and come roaring out into the summer with some farming, some new colonists, and a renewed vigor to make a lives for ourselves out here on the Scottish plains. We will see you all in the next video of whatever it is that we decide to play, but like I said, it will likely be Clanfolk, or some of the streams. If you are listening to this and you're just checking out Clanfolk, why don't you come hang out in some of the streams? Consider joining and subscribing and saying hi. We always love to chat with everybody, and it's been a really fun stream. I really enjoy getting to know all of you folks out here as we play all of these wonderful games. So we'll see you in those streams. We'll see you in the next videos of whatever we decide to play, and I will see you all very soon.